Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome back to Industries of Titan. It's good to see you here for our factory city builder, colony builder, ship builder game. There's a lot to this one, so those of you who wanted to see more, thanks for the previous episode for all the likes. Smashing that like button, of course, lets me know that you guys want to see more, and I am excited to see more in this game, too. The developers, of course, have more things coming, such as vehicles, meaning that we can build roadways in our cities, and, of course, ships and things like that. Seems very basic, but we've got ourselves a colony set up right now on the moon of Titan, a moon of Saturn, where we're exporting things like minerals and isotopes. And now we're connecting two large factories together, so we'll see how that goes. This game is incredible, too, by the way. Inside of factories, there's all sorts of different types of, well, factory within a factory. It's almost like Factorio in a sense, a little bit of like Satisfactory or other games like Good Company or whatnot, as we're trying to squeeze everything in and have our people work as we return to the HQ, or from the HQ to the city. We can also do a city building. It's incredible. There's like factories we can build inside, headquarters we can build inside, as well as building the city itself. So welcome back, everybody. Thank you for subscribing. Thanks for wanting a part 2, and we'll continue on with playing through the tutorial. Let's speed up time a little bit here so we can see more of the game. And of course, there are updates coming to this as well, so I'll be playing a lot more of it on the channel. And then, of course, in the future, we'll probably have to build ourselves a new city for all the new updates.
I was wondering when you'd arrive. We got a lot of work to do.
Yes, we do.
I'm Alexa Carrick, your military advisor. Around here, they call me the Admiral. I manage your ships, armaments, and military personnel. Plain language, that means I make sure that rebels and our competitors don't kill us.
Ah, good. Military time.
I've worked with a lot of startup cities here on Titan, so don't worry. I've seen it all. Landfaller cities come and go like the rain. For now, keep your eyes open and your mind sharp.
Ah, look at this.
If we want to survive on this poisonous rock, we'll have to work hard.
Okay, so we need to do military stuff now. Yes, that's another thing in the game, as well as military buildings, ship buildings, road building will be coming soon.
It looks
Can't
like
wait.
A couple rebel birds picked us up on radar.
Oh.
They've altered course toward us. Rebels don't only fight against the Council. They'll attack anyone who works with the Council, too. They'll be here soon, but we have time to prepare defenses.
Prepare defenses.
A defensive turret can defend the settlement against low-orbit military vessels. Build one now to keep the rebels busy.
All right, we're on it. We're building our military
And don't forget,
defense
we'll
cannon.
need an employee to operate the turret in order for it to function.
Okay, we'll need employees as well in order to fire the cannon. Good. Well, production and construction is underway. Let's go ahead and build some more areas for employees then. Look at this, dude. We can build with... I can't believe how much stuff we can build and how we can build inside the buildings. So that way... And then there's multiple levels. So you can build a city, then you can build multiple factories, then you can connect multiple factories and have level upon level. That's incredible. Let's see here. Habitat pod is, I think, what we need for more people. Oh, I need to get some more people living in the city, too. So let's do a conversion capsule, actually. That'll bring people to be employees. We'll build one over there. And then, let's see. We also need to power everything inside of here. So we'll have to see if we can connect that as well. So let's build ourselves a... it doesn't look like I can build any of that stuff yet. We need more minerals. That's the problem. So let's go ahead and get more of those collected. We've got people over here just needing to transport them. So we need more people to live here. So let's go ahead and go to the spaceport. We need somebody to come in. We need more living space. Upgrade spaceport 100 credits. Seems like a good idea. There we go. Now we'll have some more slots for people to come in with. 153 influence. So they're constructing that now. The giant military tower, but then we'll need somebody to operate it, so that way we can defend ourselves against an incoming attack. We've got a few minutes here. Looks like... Oh, look! A prison ship. Oh, that sounds like a great idea. Yeah, let's get some prisoners working here. Alright, all materials are delivered. The military defense cannon is now being constructed. Excellent. And then very soon we'll get some more people here so they can work inside of our factories, and we'll convert a few to employees. Very good. Alright, let's see. A few seconds left. I suppose we could get the prisoner ship as good as anything. Let's see. 3 for 12. What are our other options? Well, looks like we... Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Excellent. Oh, here comes the ship now. There's the prison ship. Yay! And here comes our new quote-unquote employees. They're not quite employees. They're settlers, basically. But, all right. Good enough. All right, military defense cannon is ready. Let's go ahead and assign somebody to work. And let's get another person converted.
Founder, you are very familiar with the rebels. They're intent on razing our city. Because we work with the Council, they won't stop attacking until we're driven off this territory. If one of our buildings is damaged in their attack, you can repair it in your city view. Keep our buildings in top shape, Founder. We can't afford to lose any of them. Repairing will cost us credits. The more repairs required, the greater the cost. If we can afford it, send an employee and work will begin.
Oh, dude, look at that. The cannon looks awesome. It's a huge building. That's as tall as a skyscraper with a giant gun on it. That's awesome.
All right, Founder. We're beginning to reach the limits of our territory and vision. To cut through the smog and see further, we need a command center. The command center will extend our vision range and expand the territory we can claim from the Council. Once we build it, though, we better make sure it stays standing.
All right, I'm going to try to get more minerals.
Command center, faraway buildings will no longer be under our control. Build a command center now. Let's claim some more land.
Okay, so we need to build a command center. Roger that. We just need materials to build it, so we're going to need about 20 minerals. I wish you could put down a building before you actually had the materials to do it as like a blueprint, so you could use it as a placeholder. Looks like our people now are working on transporting more minerals and bringing them into storage. Oh, look at that. When our people go out there, they use like a drone. I didn't realize that. They use like a drone, and then it gets put into a box automatically, and then they go back to take a rest or something like that. Very nice. All right, command centers are next. I just love how all these factories and everything connect together, and how we can build buildings that are custom by building them. Like we could do like a gigafactory by doing like 4 factories together and then multiple floors. That is incredible. That way we can have conveyor belts and stuff connected all together. That is amazing. What other buildings are there here? Factories, mines, smokestacks, of course. Are we producing enough garbage? Let's see. Oh, good. We have low capacity. We burned all of our garbage. Excellent work. All right, minerals are being brought back in. I see our people here working on that. I saw our powers going down from time to time. So let's take a look at our factory production here of electricity. Looks like the generator is doing enough to produce power, but not enough power. I wonder if there's a way to see on the screen how much power we're producing and how much is required. There must be. There's so many things on the screen. It's pretty crazy. Looks like we are producing quite a bit, though, with the energy generator. There you go. Energy generated, 6. Fuel stations, 2 out of 2. Energy use, 15 out of 12. Oh, I see. So we're going to need another, let's see, another energy maker here. Let's go with another medium one. There we go. We'll stack those 2 together. We're going to need electricity to defend ourselves, so we better get that up as well. There's a lot that the tutorial covers, but there's a lot of things you need to pay attention to. Otherwise, you're going to have bad times, like our turret going out of power there, which is okay. We're bringing in minerals now to build that extra power generator, and then we need to get our command center up as well. I love the rain in this game. Look at how good that looks. That's ridiculously good looking. Like for a city builder game, I haven't seen anything like that except for City Skylines. Actually, I don't even think you can see it hit the ground in City Skylines, unless there's a mod for that, but that's pretty impressive to see. All right, second factory should have another power generator up and running now. Oh, yep, there it goes. Almost ready, and boom, there it is. Excellent. Power shouldn't be an issue anymore. Good. Now let's see what we've got being produced. Energy use, 15 out of 18 produced. Wow, one of our factories could literally just become a power plant then. And luckily we're building enough, or rather we're making enough fuel for the multiple energy generators, so that's pretty good. All right, that's a good thing to note. All right, let's get on to that military command center. We need 20 minerals to be harvested and collected, so we need more people working those fields. So let's get this guy off isotopes and get him onto somebody onto working over here. Looks like set employees to 1. Yep, looks like they're working. Now we just need people to bring that stuff in, so only time will tell. 11 out of 20, that's required. I love the little motions of the buildings. Each little building, like the factory, for example, has a crane that's functioning on top to load things into the probably other floors or whatnot. Smokestacks, occasionally smoke comes out whenever there's a some sort of waste that's destroyed. And the command center itself has a little radar on top, and I can't wait to see the other buildings function. That's going to be awesome. All right, build a command center. We're at 14 out of 20. What else can I do to be more efficient? I think we just need more employees, but I'm out of living space. So let's go for, maybe we could put some more people inside the other factory. I think we should save this just for power and fuel. Looks like we're actually getting low on our fuel production. So let's build another fuel fabricator. And fit that in right there. It'll be connected to the other fuel tank. So good. More minerals going towards that. Trying to optimize our economy with also doing some of the other tutorial objectives. So it's kind of part tutorial, part, you know, kind of problem solving by, hey, this problem exists, figure out a way to solve it, which is pretty easy. It's usually just waiting. All right, enough waiting. Let's speed up time until we get those 20 minerals we need. Some minerals will have to go towards fuel production. Looks like we can also, it'd be nice if there was a, at a glance, way to look at power and maybe storage of other things such as fuel and electricity. You know, like you have a capacity for 3,000 storage of electricity and you have 2,000 or something like that. That'd be kind of cool to see. All right, on to the military command center. Let's prepare for battle, gentlemen. Inbound enemy aircraft. Let's go ahead and prepare for battle. Put our command center. Maybe we should put it next to the turret. That'll look cool. All right, command center is inbound. They're constructing it now. Good work, everybody. All right, what about this building here? It looks like we're still waiting to survey it. We need more employees then. Which I don't know if we have enough space for. Wow, 6 people there? Holy crap. That's awesome. We can actually get 6 people inside the thing here, inside of our habitat or whatever. Actually, we need more habitats, don't we? What do they call it exactly? It's called the habitat pod, right. But we need more minerals for that, so we'll have to hold off a little bit until we've got that. But I guess we're trying to survive our first battle. Command center is almost complete. Prepare for war. I love how the turret kind of spins around, but it's more like a radar. I wish it kind of like... I wish it didn't just spin. I wish it kind of just like pointed in some directions, aimed up and down, and then turned another way. Right now, it kind of looks like a radar dish. Alright, command center is being constructed. Finally, boys, we will have ourselves some defenses. I cannot wait to get this tutorial done and build a city of my own. I am so excited to give that a shot. This is just so awesome. Command center is almost complete. And it looks like a giant server or something like that, doesn't it? Looks like a giant, like, AI node. Okay, command center is complete. And defensive turret is operational. She did mention
Founder,
repairs.
we know the rebels are still out there, making their plans, regrouping. They have us in their sights. If we don't take them out, they'll just keep attacking us.
All right, we gotta wipe out the rebels now.
If we expand our territory and spread our vision, we can find out where they're hiding. Remember, we can use command centers to extend our range of vision.
Oh, okay. How do we do that exactly? Let's see. A local radar tower for expanding territory and vision.
Now's our chance to take the fight to the rebels. We can take control of their territory and disable their base of operations.
Okay.
To do this, expand our territory until it overlaps the rebel encampment.
Ah, I see.
When our territory covers theirs, those rebels will flee and stop attacking us from that location.
So if I claim this territory...
Then we roll in and occupy their facilities. Their infrastructure will be ours to control.
Yes. All right, let's try expanding this way. So there's probably a number of camps around us, north, south, east, west, whatever. So we'll build a command center down here.
If we can't keep these rebels off our backs, we do have a last-ditch defensive option.
Okay.
Most of our buildings were built with the ability to burrow underground. This will avoid damage from incoming fire. It can save us in a pinch. But burrowing's not cheap. It costs credits to activate.
I see.
Not all buildings can burrow either. Defensive structures and all connected buildings must remain above ground.
Okay. So it looks like buildings can actually go underground, kind of like in StarCraft with certain buildings.
It's time for us to pursue a campaign of rebel extermination.
Lift or go underground.
There are several rebel encampments nearby. We can crush them all.
Yes. We would crush.
Explore the remaining territory in this sector. When we find rebels, send them packing.
So if we...
The council will be grateful. Nothing makes them happier than a rebel running scared.
Wonder why this one's highlighted. Is that rebel territory? Oh, great. That's the end of the tutorial. She kind of just left me hanging. All right, hey, enemy units are inbound. Good luck. Like, what? What? Okay, fair enough. Okay, one more mineral then to build that command center. Cool. Well, given what I know now, I definitely would do things a little differently in my setup, but that's what happens with tutorials. Sometimes they make you build things just so you know. Okay, looks like we are still needing more fuel, so let's build another fuel center. We want a fuel fabricator. Maybe we should go for a large one. Generates a large amount of fuel. Requires 10 minerals, though. This one requires 4, so we could build 2 ones like this. There we go. Let's give that a shot. Okay, now we're waiting for the other command center to be constructed. Looks like it's, oh, just out of power now. Oh, we also need to connect it to electricity, I see. Okay, let's buy this plot here. And then we also need to connect a energy pylon to it. So we need to wait till we get to 10 minerals. Then we should be able to connect our energy pylons. It's kind of a weird thing. It takes up an entire space. It's kind of a weird building. Energy pylons are like, more like substations, I guess you could think of them. So that kind of makes sense. Like the power comes from the factory and then needs to be distributed via those. But luckily some buildings don't need outputs or outlets or whatever in order to connect. Factories do, but defensive turrets and it looks like command centers don't have anything being built inside of them. Alright, I think we have enough now to construct. Well, looks like it's off by 1. So we'll have to build it here and then demolish this building, but that'll take an extra employee. We could try to build here instead. Let's try that. Energy pylon here. Or do pylons need to connect? Well, let's do this. We'll build one there. And then we should be able to build another pylon maybe over here. Oh, we can also survey before we buy. Alright, just waiting for minerals and things to come in so construction can be completed. It'd be nice if we could buy power from other buildings or something. That'd be kind of cool. Okay, we have no more living space for additional employees. Let's go ahead and hop in here and see if we can start building some habitats. We'll need to build ourselves a, let's see, industrial outlet. So that can go over there. And then this is the conversion capsule, which will be good. We'll put all of our people here. So factories don't necessarily mean factories, too. You could use these as large barracks for all of your employees and have, like, all the employees live on floor 1 and then put all the factory stuff above. So that's kind of cool. All right, we'll see if we can get that constructed. So those things will be built. Very good. Very complex game. Very complicated, and I like that. A lot of depth to it. Literally. Okay, let's see here. So we need another building over here. That needs to be surveyed and then destroyed. I wonder if there's a... Yeah, we have to survey before we destroy the building. So that's one thing that'll slow you down a little bit. You still need somebody to come out and take a peek at it. Okay, I think we've got more room for people here. Not enough, though. We can get not enough resources. So it looks like this thing hasn't been completed. Good. We've got our outlet completed. That's good. Let's build a few more habitat pods. This will be our barracks, then, for everybody to live in. Oh, there we go. Employees coming by for the first one. Good. It looks like power is not connected. Let's see here. We need to... Oh, yes. We need to put down a... another thing, the energy relay. That's what it is, yeah. So we build that here. I don't know if that has to be within range of the industrial outlet. Can't quite recall. Wow, 4 minerals to build that, so we could probably build another one there. Alright, minerals are incredibly important. I do know that we can buy some, though, from the console, so let's do that to speed things up here. Let's go ahead and request minerals. So +5 for a little bit of influence. There we go. That'll speed things up for us. Alright, let's get another pylon going. Alright, so we want ourselves a... It's actually called an energy relay. Oh, we can build a large one, or a small one in this case. And that should be just fine. They'll overlap, and that'll be good. Okay, so that should give us the extra space to build within. And, oh, it looks like we got 2 red artifacts here. Beautiful. Go ahead and extract those and get rid of that building, and then we'll power our second command center. So the goal of the game is to eliminate all rebel camps, secure the area in its entirety, and then build a giant city and try to export as many things as possible. Looks like we got a small power shortage, too. There's so many problems to solve in this game. I love it. Okay, it looks like we're just not producing enough electricity. That's what it is. Energy used is bopping between 0 and 22. Let's try to build a giant energy generator now and see what that... Oh, look, it shows you what it looks like, too. When you hover over it, it shows you what the shape is, too, so that's really helpful. So you can see that that's like a, what, a 5 by... Well, not necessarily a 5 by 5, but there's a few spaces cut out of it. That's kind of cool. Okay, we can't build one of those, though I'd like to. It's need a little extra space. Let's try a medium-sized generator. Now, I wonder if fuel is also transferred between buildings. I wonder if I make one factory that has nothing but fuel. If we make one factory that just has nothing but fuel production and another one next to it, because fuel doesn't have to be manually transferred. I think it's automatic. Build a couple of these. Okay, that should do us good there. And then if we need to, we'll build another one inside the other factory. For more fuel production. Okay, let's try to put down another energy pylon. Looks like we need more minerals. There we go. Okay, let's get this thing done. We'll build that there. Energy pylons. Sometimes you have to build them, you know, you have to make decisions based on these buildings being in the way. So I guess your first layout's going to be a little ugly just to get all the space captured. And then you start from the center and then redo it so that way it looks good and you can optimize your space afterwards. That makes sense. Alright, back to the factories. Everyone... Oh, good. Excellent. We got more homes here. Good. Good. Excellent. Let's build a few more little pods here. So we'll make this like our barracks. So this factory is a really good spot for barracks. So then we can request more people to migrate in as soon as we got more. Oh, it looks like we need more space. So each of those is 2. So that should give us housing for 8 as soon as we've got some time for that. Looks like we're out of minerals again. It's a good idea to keep buying it from them for a while if you've got the extra influence. So that way you can get things built and then get more people inside of your town. Alright, now we can request more people, it seems. Minerals, isotopes, and waste. Be cool if we got paid for waste too. Let's see. Alright, we have 7 there. Looks like we have room for 2. Come on down. The spaceships, I've seen different types of models in this game too, so when the ships come down and when there's different ships present on the screen, they will all look different. I haven't seen any rebel ships yet. Let's see. Well, we've expanded our influence now through the command center. We do have to power it, though. Looks like a giant body of water down here, so let's try going the opposite direction. Let's build ourselves a command center up here. We need more minerals for it, though. Minerals are important, so we need more people gathering minerals. So let's start buying some fields. Let's buy all of the minerals. Seems to be our major problem right now. So let's try to put employees on that. And we'll import more employees, too. More people to work for us. Let's see here. Let's see. We can get 3 people. Good. Another ship has arrived. Take a look at our barracks here. How much space do we have remaining? 7 out of 9. 7 of 9. Uh-oh. Is that a reference? No, I'm just kidding. Let's see here. Pylon. We want a pylon. Dude, it's going to be great to see how optimized you can make things. Right now, I'm just trying to get them done, but we'll have to come back and try to be as optimal as possible. That'll be really cool looking. Let's keep making barracks down here. Let's see. Oh, wait, is this blocking? Oh, no, because they can get in from the outsides, too. The blue area they can actually get in from. So that'll be just fine. So we'll build some more here, and they'll get in from the other side. From down here, when I leave the space, they'll be able to walk in through the blue and go up that way. They just won't be connected like a hallway. Excellent. All right, what else do we have? Oh, wow, yeah, now we can get a lot of workers in here. Very cool. More minerals are required, though. Let's keep buying more. I don't mind buying more. Looks like we have no space available for more. Let's go ahead and enter the factory and build another storage space. Are you sure there's no space available? I see certain things here. Storage containers aren't even full. Well, regardless, we spend them right away anyway. So let's build ourselves a command center ASAP. Let's try to put some more storage in the factory. Let's try to add a storage building. There we go. We'll fill all the space. There we go. Spend some of our minerals to make some of our minerals. We need more space in order to do that. Isotopes seem to be really easy to come along. Okay. Let's continue to claim for artifacts. Get some of our people to survey those, and then we can sell some of the artifacts. Eventually we get influence over time anyway. It just makes it faster to do it that way. We'd also sell isotopes to get 4. So let's try that. No space available. The maybe the council hall has its own storage as well. Oh good, more minerals are coming in now. I see people trying to box those up. Good, excellent. We'll have to get into things such as mining and whatnot. Energy plants, energy depots, pylons, good. Oh, and a fuel silo? We can store fuel outside, so it's going to get huge. We'll be able to have industrial areas that are just mammoth. This tutorial does not do this game justice, because there is a ton of stuff to do here. This is crazy. Alright, looks like we can actually get 7 people here. So that'll be good. Apparently we only have... Oh wait, here's our citizens here. 16 out of 16, 7 of which are employees. Okay. So we'll need to convert a few more people. So let's go try to get 2 or 3 more people. Let's see, those are monetization stations. Conversions, there we are. There we go, we'll go for 2. So that way we can get more done. So 7, so I clicked it twice, 8, 9. 1 out of 2 is being converted now. I think they just have to come over here. Conversion cost is 1 red artifact. Okay, 2 out of 2. Hopefully that works out. What is this here? Off-world mitigations. Use influence to buy ships full of citizens, minerals, and isotopes. Oh, it's a quick menu to go to the starport, or the spaceport. Cool. That's helpful. Let's get another person here. Some of them are being converted into employees, so they're different levels. There's 2 different levels. It's almost like an Anno 1800, where you need to have like workers and also artisans to do different types of things. Okay, let's see here. We got ourselves the command depots. We're expanding to the north then. Let's get a military command center up. We're short on minerals. Let's buy from the council hall again. Alright, now we got 4 more, so that brings us up to 18. Good. We'll build our command center to the north. Ah, good. Conversion completed. That means more people can work on the fields. The good old mineral fields. Looks like we can get another person here. Looks like we just need 1. 15 out of 16, so we need a little bit more space, but I think we got plenty of people working here. Ah, look, you can see all the waste coming in too. Awesome. Very cool. Alright, is all of our storage space at the factory taken? No, we still have much more storage space for all of our isotopes to be brought in, as well as minerals. Let's take a look at the main headquarters. It looks like trash isn't too full. We're able to burn it off fast enough, so that's good. We get a visual on that. Nice. And, yeah, wow. Minerals are very important and hard to come by, it seems. Let's go ahead and request minerals. And let's get this command center built up here. Very expensive, those command centers. Let's build that one there. And then we should be able to put a power plant. Oh, I wish I could click to, even though I don't have the materials, I wish I could click to see, plan ahead to see where I could build it. That type of thing. Well, let's buy some more isotope fields. There we go. We'll have a second backup one just in case. And let's salvage some stuff out of that building. And some of these buildings too. Get some cheap resources out of them. We'll buy them now and survey them later. I wonder if there's anything special to this. Ah, looks like we cannot build on water areas. They're an impassable object. So you can't build on them, you can't get anything from them. They're just a complete roadblock to your construction. That makes sense. You can't really build on water, but it'd be cool if we could build over it with roads. Looks like, for example, here there are bridges that go over what seems to be a very large gash in the surface of the planet. 10 minerals are required to build that other thing. I'm just going to keep buying from here because it's just a lot faster for us. And we've got plenty of credits anyway to buy other things and unlock other things. And we got plenty of influence too. What else can we buy? Energy plants converts fuel into energy. And energy depots. So there are some other later buildings here too. This requires 1 employee to operate. Extracts minerals for isotopes. That might be a good thing to build eventually, but we'll need more materials to get it. 7 out of 30, in fact. Wow. Crazy. Storage facilities. Energy plant. Listen to that music, dude. I love that. So military buildings are only 2 right now. We have a council monument. Increases the oh, it's like it generates influence over time, I think. Building is completed or upgraded, reduced if the monument is destroyed. So if we build a monument to the console, we get other stuff. Very nice. I love that. All right, residential buildings. That's really cool. So now we can build buildings that actually do other things. We need to get our other things in order then. So we need more and more minerals going. Let's build that power then. Our goal right now is to deal with the rebel scum in the area. So we'll get rid of them. We'll build that other thing there. And I guess once we have a larger area of influence, we'll get more minerals too. Because there's more fields that will likely have them. I wonder if a mine can be built anywhere and then it just mines the resources from underground anywhere if it needs to be on top of a resource. Like, for example, a mine can be built here, and then if the resources is here, they could just go under the ground and dig towards it. That type of thing. That'd be kind of cool. Alright. Oh, looks like our people are dying. Okay. We got to keep them alive. I forgot all about that. There's pollution and stuff that you got to keep in mind. But there's not really a way to prevent pollution. You just got to kind of, like, hope that they don't die. For now. Alright, good. We're back up to 15 out of 16. Ooh, that rain is coming in. And there goes our relay. Excellent. Or actually, command center. Energy pylon is going up as well. Materials just need to be delivered. Let's get some more from our friendly neighborhood console hall. Yeah, resources are meant to be used. So that's why we got to buy them. Money's meant to be spent. Well, influence in this case. Okay, and then the energy pylon just needs to be built, and we are good. So with this, I want to try to build a factory over here. We're going to need a lot of minerals for that. So let's try production, and let's unlock the mine. Looks like we can pretty much unlock almost everything in the game with the amount of money we have. Storage facility might be useful too. Used to store excess resources. Mine, what does it require to operate? Is it... Oh, it requires energy, so we might also need to build an energy plant next to it, which turns fuel into energy, so we might need to build a... oh, there you go. There's an energy depot. Fuel turbine fabricates fuel from toxic chemicals. Okay. So we want our fuel turbine and then the energy plant. That should be everything we need then to build the mine. So we'll do energy plant, or rather fuel turbine, energy plant, and then the mine, and then we'll build extra storage things such as a depot and a fuel silo, which will be added costs later once we have the materials for it. But the first thing is get the mine up as cheaply as possible, because it is profits before people. Given what I know now, I totally want to do a full replay-through of this with all the lessons that I've learned. It's just awesome. We now have another command center, so we got to find some rebel camps now. It's hard to kind of like find where they're going to be. They must be on the very edge of the map. So we got to keep expanding like this. So let's buy another territory. This one... Oh, wait. Oh, I thought it was a rebel space, maybe. Okay, we need to build another energy pylon to it. So yet another thing there. Well, we can't really go far, can we? More energy is required, too, for all the buildings that we have. Yeah, at this point, it's probably more effective for us to build buildings outside of the... yeah, if we get our 30 minerals, it's way more productive for us to build main buildings rather than inside now. There we go. We requested 10 to build the energy plant. It's going to cost us 30, but we want the fuel turbine first. So we'll need an area to store the fuel. Probably more cost-effective to build a few storage options inside the factories, but space is very limited. Let's build a fuel depot. I guess there's no cost to it. Putting it next to something else. Fuel turbine now being constructed to give us a lot more fuel, so fuel will not be a problem anymore. And we can now start piling in the energy producers. So according to this, we're producing 30 out of 34 that's required. So we need a little bit more power. So this thing we'll make this the let's call this the Emperor Palpatine Memorial Power Plant. It'll give us unlimited power. It'll be perfect. Ah, and as you see, power goes offline. It reduces our visibility around us. Look at that. Okay, so command centers are mostly not military buildings, but also give you control over the other parts of the city. So I'm assuming if a command center gets cut off, if the rebels destroy a command center, you lose that part of the city. Damn, you got to build like a military fortress, an optimized factory, a city in which people can live and work and not die, like most of my people have, because it's absolutely polluted to where we built our smokestack. Oh my goodness. All right, well, we'll get a few more people here. There we go, back up to 10, 11, good. We'll wait for more ships to come in. Again, it'd be nice to actually order them ahead of time. You know, it's like, light freighter is en route. Well, you know, tell me what's on board, though. You know, so I can, like, tell them to land here ahead of time, you know, before they're above the planet. Is there a way to know? Like, here we have 3 people, so let's go with that. There we go. Now we can get at least, what, up to 14? Out of 16 people living here? It's very toxic, though. A very toxic environment. So we need to keep worrying about that kind of stuff. Alright, so our energy plant is almost complete. Things take a long time to build, even if you do have the resources. I'm going to supplement our resources by gaining more minerals from the council. And there we go, the fuel turbine. Now it's going up and down. Does that mean that the fuel is being immediately used? Let's see, fuel generated 10. Global fuel usage is 10 out of 20. So we have a plus 10 storage. So this thing isn't being used, it's just being thrown away. So let's now try to build an energy plant, which will use that. So hopefully we don't have to worry about power production anymore. We can clear the floor space, then we can dismantle all of our energy-producing buildings inside the factories and then start making them produce stuff, because now we've consolidated everything into a large building. That'll be, as they say in France, muy bueno. They say that a lot in France, especially if they speak Spanish. That's right. You have to qualify that. If you joke, people will correct you if you try to make a joke. All right, let's see. We've got 27. Oh, good. Minerals are coming in. It's just kind of slow. And speaking of slow, we need to get people here fast. There we go. Let's build an energy plant now and see what that does. Build that next to the old fuel storage. Probably not a good idea to put volatile chemicals next to electricity and, you know, boomy bits that make boom booms. But we'll see. Oh, dude, I've learned so much now. I can make a much better city, and managing that floor space is going to be impressive, and I cannot wait. If you've not subscribed yet, make sure you do, because we're going to be making giant giga cities in this game. As soon as I understand everything, it's just going to be awesome. This is really cool. All right, minerals are now being delivered to the construction site. Slow but sure. Let's get some more people here. Let's sell that one off. Very, very good. Okay, now we should almost have a... Yep, there we go. Full employee area. Now, if I build more of this stuff, it's going to require more power. Maybe that's why people die, by the way, is that shortly, or for a short amount of time, a habitat pod is offline. So maybe it doesn't give them a place to rest. Let's build a few more of those. 2 per habitat pod, unless we upgrade those. They might be able to hold more. But I'm just going to try to use the whole floor first and then upgrade. Let's see what's inside the building. Oh, it looks like we need to be salvaging that, too. Let's see here. Survey. We need more people to do all these jobs, but they'll get it done soon enough. There we go. All right, and we'll get some more employees here. They keep dying due to, you know, they're not given permission. Actually, we're firing them. Dying is a terminable offense, so, you know, as soon as they die, we have to let them go, unfortunately. Here at Rapco Incorporated Ltd 4.0, whatnot. All right, so there goes our energy producer. So we have our fuel turbine and our energy plant going up on a Tuesday. That's really nice. And then we've got 5 rebel camps to destroy. I don't even see them yet, so they must be in the corners. I wonder if this defensive tower actually shoots at them. Ah, there we go. All right, now the energy plant just needs to be connected or receive fuel. Oh, we need somebody to work here. There we go. And it looks like the fuel turbine is automatic, but the energy plant requires somebody to work here. It requires an employee to be working here. Fuel status is 4 out of 4. Good. Energy produced 16. And that seems to have solved our electricity problem. I don't see the turret freaking out anymore. And now we're producing energy used 34 out of 46. Excellent. So now we have a capacity of 46 energy that we can send out down the line. Perfect. So that solves the power problem now. The perfection. All right. Now let's try to build a mine. Now if we build a mine, that's going to take 4 energy. And we're also going to need to have that on a pylon. Now, where can we build that exactly? It says, extract minerals or isotopes from nearby resource nodes. Okay, so we'll need to have it somewhere over there. I'm questioning if, for example, sending out employees, they are able to pretty much haul that stuff in pretty quick. But let's take a look here at our storage inside. The only thing that I'm confused about is, not here, but the other factory. It looks like we've got plenty of... storage space inside the factory. Yeah, you can see all these containers here that don't have any blue bits in them. Some of them do, some of them don't, but they keep referring to capacity being full or whatnot, or they're not bringing them in like they should. We probably need more more minerals to do that. Actually, let's go ahead and request more minerals. I think what I need to do here is take employees off the field once they're done. And we need them then to bring stuff in. So if we get rid of the employees here, I think somebody will then come in to actually work that field. Or maybe not. We need somebody basically to go there and pick stuff up, and I can't quite recall how to do that. Looks like they're one group mines, but there's not somebody to bring the box back, so I'll have to figure that out soon enough. But let's build ourselves a mine for the purpose of seeing it. This is all just to learn, of course, and then we'll go back and do things at a higher efficiency when we restart. What is this here? 3 red artifacts. Oh, looks like there's blue and also yellow artifacts, too, so there's much more complexity here than I originally assumed with just the red artifacts. I see. Surveys are still needing to be completed. Luckily, our people can walk wherever the wherever they want. Wherever there's land, they don't have to like move through territory that we own. They can pass through, but we can't build there, so that's fine. 26 out of 30 there. Let's see, minerals, local storage available 5 out of 5, capacity 5 out of 10, trade tickets as well. Upgrade console storage. Let's try that. There we go. Now we got much more influence and such or space for spending that influence. Good. And as for people, let's get our factories working to full capacity. Let's see, we have 13 out of 16. Didn't I build some more beds down here? I didn't connect them via pylons. That's what I didn't do. Let's get that done. Let's build ourselves. Well, good. We've solved the fuel problem. That's great. Now let's go for the energy relay. So if we build that, let's see. If we build another one here and here, we should be good. The music kind of kicks off after the tutorial. I'm sad I miss it. Oh. If I build that there, it's going to block people from getting in. So let's build our energy relay down this way. Boom and boom. There we go. So they should be able to get in through here too. So that'll be just fine. Lots of materials dedicated to that. Okay, next thing is the factory at 30 resources. We just need 30. Let's go ahead and request some more minerals. And now we can finally build ourselves a mine. Let's see how that works. So if we build a, let's see, a mine on top of this. Oh, look at that area. Perfect. That's a huge area that it can mine from. Well, if we build it here, it'll be able to pick up all that stuff, no problem. And then we'll be able to disable or destroy the factory later on. Or rather, the mine. We'll be able to dismantle the mine later on. Let's go ahead and build that there. Alright, and then we'll get a power relay to go over to it to make sure that it is actually powered. Energy pylon still requiring 10. Always good to use that town console since we got all this influence to spend. Okay. Oh, this is beautiful. We got so much stuff up and running. We'll have to get rid of those rebel camps as soon as we got production up. I want to see exactly how this works. I'm more excited about the production than I am, like, rebels. I think they just disappear. Doesn't look like there's any sort of military action that takes place. I assume the military command center, let's just say, has troops. It says a local radar tower. Well, let's just assume that there's people inside of the command centers, too, or drones or something that will go out and attack within their radar range or something like that. I don't think rebels would disappear because they appear on radar. You know, if it's, oh, they found us, we have to leave now. Like, if you're a rebel, you're going to fight to the end. Let's see here. Okay, so the mine is almost complete. Good, very good. Let's get some more minerals, too. Just want to keep pumping those in. Any more people? Good, let's get another person to come on in. Excellent. I love seeing the ships come down from the surface to the surface like that. That's very cool. Okay, well, we got some more waste to deal with. But that's about the only problem, I guess. Alright, the mine is being delivered supplies. Good. And then we'll be able to build a storage facility next. So let's go with that. Storage facility for 700 credits. Boom. Takes 30 to store that as well. Used to store excess resources. It's going to be a good building to have. Now as for our power plant, how many is that going to get? It'll be 36, then plus 4 on energy used. So we'll have a extra capacity of plus 6 when that's done. Pollution is good, though. It's not, oh, wait, it's producing more and more over time. That's interesting. The energy plant, I would assume, wouldn't produce as much pollution as the fuel turbine, but maybe that's the area it happens to be. And let's take a look at the pollution. Big pollution around the smokestack, so keep that away from your city as much as possible. Problem is, if you build things away from the city, it's going to take more resources for the energy relay. So you're going to have to build lots of things to keep everything running. Okay, let's see here. The factory's almost done. 23 out of 30. We got plenty of resources for it. Okay. And let's see that mine get complete. I want to see it. Come on. Give me that mine. What else do we have? Energy depot, fuel turbine, fuel silos. There's got to be more buildings than this in the future for sure. We'll be seeing a lot more of that when the game is actually more complete. Again, this is early access, so everything that you've seen is just, you know, EA. It's early access, not complete. Roads to come, ships to build, flying ships, and a lot more things to add to the city. I'd love to see buildings connected, too, via, like, above-ground skyways and things like that. Okay, now we need to build ourselves an energy pylon, which will be perfect right here. Excellent. So we got plenty of resources for that. Let's build that energy pylon, and then the mine should be able to immediately gather all that stuff up. Let's get somebody to work there. And then we need to build ourselves a storage facility, so we'll just need some more minerals for that. So I'm assuming right now, anything that goes from the mine could just be transported automatically to the headquarters where everything's stored. And now, given future lessons, it'd be a good idea to build a factory. One factory just for housing your people, another factory for fuel and power production at the start, and then upgrading some other buildings. So it's cool. A factory is just a generic building. Just a generic building that you can convert into a custom power plant, or a custom housing unit, or a custom fuel production area. Kind of a cool thing. All right, the mine is online. The mine is online. Beautiful. Now let's see. Set target. Oh, I see. We can tell it to where to actually get materials from. It won't let me click, though. Let's see. Set target. Ultra rich. I'm clicking, but I don't know exactly how that works. Maybe it's just doing it automatically. Upgrade. Connect. Building. Okay, yeah, it's getting all the electricity that it needs. Oh, it looks like they're working automatically. Or maybe, I'm not exactly sure. I've not seen it work before, so who knows. But maybe we need more storage in order for it to have somewhere to store. So let's turn to the console again and continue to do that. All right, a lot more lessons to learn in this game and a lot more to come. I think after this, I'm going to start my own fresh city. Given the lessons that I've learned here and lessons to be learned in the future will help us to build better cities on Titan and Industries of Titan. Smash that like button on the way out. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for being here. Have a great day, everybody. Goodbye.